Hey guys, I could have totally done this on my Instagram or put it up on Patreon and just put up a post. And I wanted to put it right here on this feed and reach as many of you as possible. I'm sitting at home kind of somber, and today is the second time in about 2 weeks that my boyfriend has received a phone call of somebody passing away um, due to suicide. And I've also received a phone call of two other people that I was not close to, but those people that you would never think that this happened to them. You know, that strong friend. You're just like, there's no way. How could that happen? You don't see it coming. And we're not seeing any of this coming, but we're also not taking care of our mental health. We're also scared to talk about what's going on in our lives. We're scared to say, hey, I'm suffering. Hey, taking this pay cut is hurting me. Being home with my fucking kids all day is driving me crazy. Maybe you feel like you're not connecting with your significant other, or you're just not connecting with yourself. Like your brain and your heart and your body is just, it's not working. And that's okay. And I'm telling you that it's okay because I'm there. I've been there. I've gotten out of it and I go right back into it. And no, I'm not a person that's clinically depressed. I'm not someone that you would say has like these crazy mental health issues that I need to be in mental hospital for. We're human. This is what it means to be human in a world that we're living in. We're living in a world of social media. We're seeing so much going on right now. It feels like we're going through another saga of the civil rights in 2020 when we thought it was over, but we knew it never was. So it's now back up to the forefront. So it's like, we shove things under the rug and then all of a sudden it comes back up and we're seeing it and it's affecting us. And this platform, I know that it's mostly us, women of color, men of color that listen to me every single week. And I feel like I want to tell you that if you are feeling like, if you're feeling like there's something you want to talk about, if you're feeling like something's not connecting, man, get help. I didn't just partner up with BetterHelp because it's an opportunity for business. Absolutely not. I would have done it whether it was business or not. I've been telling you guys about going to therapy for a long time because it helped me, and I don't know where I would be today if I didn't. I don't know how many of my breakdowns because of my family drama, because of my own feelings, where would I be today? Would I still be in a fucked up relationship? Would I even still be here? Would I have my daughter? Would I have harmed myself? Would I have maybe turned to drugs? And I think a lot of us being at home have turned to drugs, have turned to alcohol. And just as well as we get into that gym or order these gym memberships and say, we're going to get this body tight and right for the summer so we can wear thongs and our bathing suits and be a bad bitch out in these streets, we need to also go to the gym for our brain, our mental, our emotions. And I don't want us to skip on that part because I don't want another phone call. I don't want another post, another RIP post. I don't want to see another person just fucked up in the streets because of drugs. I don't want to see another person lose their family because they didn't take the initiative to work on themselves. So don't feel ashamed. I posted, I think it was on Facebook yesterday. I never post on Facebook, but I was scrolling on there and I was seeing that people were ashamed to post that they had COVID. It's like, it seems like Corona is like having HIV or syphilis or something. Maybe not HIV so much, but like some type of STD. And it's just like, what? Anybody can get the flu, y'all. Anybody can get corona. Anybody can get a cold. This doesn't mean that you were out here sucking dick and doing whatever. Anybody can get it. Yes, some people are most susceptible to it. One, because it might be going out protesting, which is fine. Two, because it might have gone out to the bars and clubs and restaurants, which I know a lot of us want to do. But if you get it, you got it, and that's it. Talk about it because people really don't believe that it's real. I know there are so many conspiracy theories when it comes to this whole wearing a mask and vaccines that are coming out. Look, this is not the first of it all. I don't know if there's a conspiracy theory behind it. We don't know, but this shit is taking a heavy load and it's a burden on us, and don't feel afraid to talk about it. And it does not mean to speak about it on social media per se, but talk about it to those that you love. Let them know that you're hurting. Let them know that you're sick. Let them know that you need help. And I say all of this to remind you that BetterHelp is here for us, not you, but us. And I do have my therapy appointment tomorrow. I'm also scheduling Ayana's appointment for tomorrow. My baby girl is 15. She just got her permit yesterday. And you might think, oh, it's just a 15-year-old. What the hell can she be going through? But there's so much that they go through themselves. She needs to talk. She needs to release. She needs to figure out how to deal with her emotions from someone that's not biased or biased. You know what I mean? Just from the outside looking in, that can help her without emotion, because she can only talk to me about so much. And if you have a teenager that or a child that you feel like needs to talk to a therapist, try BetterHelp as well. So try BetterHelp.com/30. I talk to you guys about it every single week ever since April, when I partnered up with them, when I started using them, because I was paying a lot of money for face-to-face. Then COVID hit, of course, and there was no more face-to-face therapy going on anymore. So it's like, what's the alternative? And of course, sometimes you want to lay on that couch and talk to a therapist, but there's nothing like sitting at home on your computer or on your phone and being able to text your therapist and say, hey, I'm not feeling good today. And for them to just text you right back, and for you to have this relationship with a therapist. Don't put all of the burden on your significant other. That's something else that I do want to stress to you, that although your husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, sister, friends are there for you, we all are going through some things. So although you can talk to them, don't put all of your burden on them. Don't bring them down, because then you don't know what they need, and they might not be strong enough themselves to go get therapy. So talk to someone. That way you have, the tools to deal with your stress, the tools to deal with what's bringing you down, and perhaps you can possibly help someone close to you get the help. So this is just, it was quick. I wanted to talk to you, make sure you could hear this, because I don't want to hear another phone call. I don't want to hear that someone else is suffering when they had the help right here in the fingertips. Now, know that I'll be here for you as much as I can. And I feel like the unsolicited advice, although sometimes can be funny, or they can be messy questions, or, stories, write in. Make it normal. So shitimthirtypodcast@gmail.com. Let me know you need advice, or just kind of rant for me. Let me know how you're feeling. Let us know what you're going through, so other people that are listening to this as well feel like, it's not just Carla that's crazy. It's not just Carla that's going through it. I am too. This is what I'm going through. And I can either give you advice, we can talk about it, and just let us all know that it's, you're going through it as well. So again, send an email and I'll read it during our unsolicited advice segment on the podcast, and DM me and let me know, what's going on, so I can also feel like I'm connected to you. I will see you guys again next week. And again, try BetterHelp. I'll link it all over my social media and under this post for sure. I'll see you guys next week.